Hi, my name is Avinash Sharma and I'm your life purpose coach. Welcome to today's video. I hope you've enjoyed the first three videos we put up and enjoyed the content, listening to it. Please do write to me. All these topics that I'm bringing you this week, specifically there'll be four topics. Today's topic is the fourth topic, are from my program Preparing for Our Marriage. This is a pre-marriage course that I run, and before marriage, if people are planning to get married or have set a date, I run this program which is of 5 sessions specifically. And today's topic is communication, miscommunication. Communication is a lifeline of any relationship. That's why communication is so important. And opposite of communication is miscommunication. Now, most of the marriage counseling that I do or coaching that I do, people who are married, 90% of those cases, the problems arise because of communication, miscommunication. And when we get there, when we get the root cause, we understand that it is just a misunderstanding, and that is the reason why a problem arises in a marriage. Now, of course, there are many other things that are there, but maximum cases are because of miscommunication. So before marriage, you must prepare and know. You have to be prepared to understand the communication styles of your partner or your spouse or your fiance, because we all come from different backgrounds. We're all different. We prefer one mode of communication, and the use of words, the tone, how we feel, way we want to express ourselves is completely different. Because again, like I said, we come from different households. You can be neighbors and get married to your neighbor, but households are different. You've learned different styles of communication from your parents, in your school, in your college, the kind of friends you have, your circumstances. We call that childhood conditioning. So everyone prefers a different way of communication. Maybe your tone is different, maybe the words that you use. Sometimes, the words that you use are not harsh, but to your spouse or fiance, it may sound, harsh. So it's very important for you to know the style of your partner's communication. And that's why there should not be any miscommunication. You should be clear and you should learn the communication style so that you understand. Why does problems happen? There are various reasons why problems happen. A lot of times what we see is that when you communicate with your fiance, it may be that he or she is assuming things. That could be one reason. That could be actually that is one of the main reasons, assumption. So that's where the miscommunication happens. Never assume things. Whenever there are things that are happening, what you need to do is be very clear and ask, what is the intent behind what he or she said. Remember, listening is one of the most important part of communication. More than speaking, listening to what your spouse is saying. Now, for listening, we don't listen to the content only. Content is the words we say. What we listen to, intent. What is the intent? I'll give you an example. My wife, long time ago, when we got married around 5 years ago, initially, when I used to get angry, when I used to get angry, she used to be very upset with me. Not angry with her, but angry with anybody, because I'm a stickler for time. So whenever somebody gives me a word or gives me time and they do not keep it, I used to get really riled up. I'm getting better, but I really like when people give me time or give me a word, they keep it. But anyways, where am I getting at? So my wife used to get upset at me because she would not be happy when I get angry. So I realized, why is she upset? Because I'm in the right. So she would communicate and tell me that she's not happy. Maybe through facial expression, because people have non-verbal ways of communicating also. Non-verbal ways are hand movements, facial expression, an action, could be a touch. Verbal is, of course, words, tone, We all know that, right? So there's verbal communication. You must know what's the preference of your fiance. Is it verbal or non-verbal, or what she says. Now, I started understanding the intent behind when she was getting angry, and I realized that she was getting angry because she didn't want me, and she was not angry at me, but she would not, not be happy. And she realized that I realized that the reason behind it, the intent behind it, was that whenever I get angry, it's not good for me, right? So she would not be happy, or not, like, she would express it through a facial expression. So I understood that way of communication, and now I understand her better. Otherwise, I would have been more upset, and there would have been a divide between both of us. So this is just one example. There are various other examples that I run through for communication miscommunication. Again, if you want to know more, please do get in touch with us. You can write to me or WhatsApp me. And also, please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do write to me and let me know how you feel. I'll see you in the next video. See you.